You can pause the video and try these two problems. Quiz number 2. Okay, so number 1 says integrate the absolute value function. All right, so this is pretty easy. What you have to do is just graph it. 1, 2, 3. It's moved to the right 3. And then it's going to go up 1, left 1. And then right 1, up 1. But right side, we don't really care. It's from 1 to 2. And then just draw your thingy. And then it's the area underneath that function from 1 to 2. So all you got to do is find that area right there. Correct? So how are you going to find that area? Well, isn't it the shape of a trapezoid here? So all you got to do is find the area of that trapezoid. So if you look at it this way, let's call this base 1. Doesn't really matter which one's base 1, base 2. Let's call that base 2. Okay. Base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height of the trapezoid. Let's call this height. Okay. Then that's the area. Well, how you gonna get base 1? Well, base 1 is f of 2, right? So when you plug in 2 there, so basically this point right there is 2 comma f of 2, or the function of 2. When you plug in 2, it's going to be 1. So that length is 1. Oops. Right there. What about that point right there? If you plug in 1 into the function, it's going to be negative to absolute value. So it's going to be 1 comma 2. Okay. So base 1 length will be 1. Base 2 length will be, again, it doesn't really matter which one's base 1, base 2. 2. Everything over 2. Because that's the formula of a trapezoid to get the area, and the height is this distance right there, so from 1 to 2, which is 1. So it's going to be, what is that, 1.5? Yeah, that's the area. I'm going to move it up a little bit. Number 2 says if f of 5 is 10 and integral from 1 to 5 of a derivative function of f is 17, what is f of 1? Okay. Well, if you take the integral of the derivative, we're going to get the function back. So let's work on this a little bit here, this portion right there. Okay. So if you take the integral of derivative, it's just going to be f of x, but you're taking it from 1 to 5. So what is that equal to? It's going to be f of 5 minus f of 1. Okay, that's what this value is actually. Well, it says it's equal to 17. All right. All we got to do is figure out what this is, f of 1. Well, what is f of 5? It says it's 10. It's given. So 10 minus that unknown, or the answer that we're looking for, is equal to 17. Right? You move that over, you add it. So f of 1. And then you subtract 17. It's going to be 10 minus 17. So it's just going to be negative 7. That's the answer for number 2.